iPhone 7 Plus. iPhone 7 Plus is no longer Apple's flagship smartphone, but it remains a very popular choice and comes recommended at a cheaper price today. It runs iOS 11, has a fingerprint sensor home button and retains the aluminum finish that some iPhone fans prefer. It's the last of its kind in many ways, and many people will be sprinting for it instead of the iPhone X or the iPhone X due to its cheaper price. We can't blame them. Why is the iPhone 7 Plus better? Two reasons other than the bigger screen size, improved battery life and an innovative camera. Battery is always going to be better on a bigger phone, given the larger capacity, but the camera was a surprise. Apple added a dual-camera lens, a conscious effort to make the iPhone 7 Plus a distinctly different choice. There are also new color configurations, more space to throw in your media and apps, and changes to the internals. We lose the headphone jack, but gain a new kind of vibrating motor. The iPhone 7 Plus went on sale on September 16, sort of. That was the official release date given by Apple during its iPhone launch event, but as release day dawned it transpired that the 7 Plus had been so popular during the pre-order period there wasn't any stock left at Apple stores. Apple has also ditched the 64GB model and brought in a new 256GB option at the top of the range, with 128GB dropping down to become the middle storage option. While rival handsets such as the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge and LG G5 have witnessed healthy price drops since their arrivals, there's no such luck for those eyeing up to the iPhone 7 Plus. Apple deals are always hard to find. Expect an iPhone 7 price drop whenever the iPhone 8 is announced. Apple's smartphones always hold their value much better than their competitors and only see a significant price reduction once their replacements arrive. It's easy to tell the iPhone 7 Plus apart from its predecessors, as it's the only iPhone to sport two cameras on its rear. Aside from the bulkier camera block, lack of a headphone port, more on that in a minute, and a couple of new colors though, Apple's stuck with exactly the same design that served it well for its previous two iPhone iterations. If you've owned, or are familiar with, the iPhone 6 Plus or 6s Plus, then you'll know exactly what the iPhone 7 Plus looks like. The rounded corners, aluminum frame and minimalist styling means the iPhone 7 Plus retains its premium status, and with the introduction of new black and jet black colors, fans have two new ways to show their dark side. More recently, Apple introduced a special edition red version of the iPhone 7 Plus and iPhone 7, in partnership with the Global Fund to support HIV/AIDS programs and help deliver an AIDS-free generation. We're fans of this matte black finish, as it gives the iPhone 7 Plus an understated yet elegant look, basically the polar opposite to the gaudy rose gold that's also an option here. Apple does include an adapter in the iPhone 7 Plus box, allowing you to plug in your standard 3.5mm headphone connection, but it's not a particularly appealing compromise. It also includes a set of lightning-connected earpods, so you can avoid the adapter if you don't mind Apple's creations, but immediately there's a problem. If you're someone who tends to find themselves charging their iPhone while also listening to music via a pair of wired headphones, that's a no-go with the iPhone 7 Plus. It's one or the other unless you use an adapter that's rather unattractive, and which you'll have to purchase separately. The easy way around this is to invest in a set of wireless headphones. Apple's own AirPods will be available later this year for $159, £159, $229 but any Bluetooth set will work with the handset if you want to spend less. It's far from a crisis at Apple, but the inconvenience is real and it's one we experienced during our review, although it's one that can be easily overcome if you're willing to compromise a little. A new feature that's much less controversial is the IP67 rating for the iPhone 7 Plus, meaning it's both dust-proof and water-resistant. It'll be able to survive an accidental slip into the bath, or a quick email bashed out in the shower, with the official test showing it's good for a half-hour dip at a depth of up to 1 meter in fresh water. You're unlikely to notice the difference in the handle, as it'll still stretch your one-handed dexterity to the max, especially when it comes to hitting the back button in the top left corner. Apple's reachability feature, while sees the top of the screen jump down to halfway with the double tap of the home key, is still in play here, which helps alleviate the sheer height of the handset dictated by the Cupertino firm's now iconic chunky bezels. Bringing all this together, Apple has another well-styled iPhone on its hands, and while it hasn't broken any new ground in terms of looks, this is the most robust and refined handset we've seen from the firm to date.
Please subscribe my channel and don't forget to like, share and comment. You can also follow us on Facebook, Twitter and Google+. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.